Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I am making my jalapeno jelly. Now I'm just going to get started here, and right here I have 1.5 cups of chopped up green bell pepper and 1 cup of chopped up jalapenos. And is what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by putting these into my chopper, and we're going to chop them up till they're almost liquefied. And we are going to start off with 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar, and I'm going to pour just a little bit of it into my chopper because I've got to chop this all up. Now usually I do this with a blender, but I don't have a blender, so I'm hoping my chopper works. Like I said, we're going to chop these up until they're like almost liquefied. Okay, we're going to turn this on and see how it does. Move them around a little bit so it gets down at the bottom so they all get chopped up. I'm hoping this works. I've done it in my blender, but I've never done it in a chopper. So. Oh yeah, it's getting there. It's just taking a minute. Just one more time. Now, if you have a chopper like me, this is about what you're going to want. It's pretty chopped up. So we're going to put these in a pan. And then I'm going to finish the rest of them, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just got through chopping them all up, and it's very, very fine. It's not quite as liquefied as I wanted it to, but when you go to chop it all up, just make sure and use 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar as you're chopping your peppers. So we're going to put them in this pan, and I'm going to put them over the heat, turn it on. Sometimes my stove don't like to sit and click and light for me, so I've got my handy little lighter. Alrighty, so we've got that on about medium heat or so. And then also this calls for actually 1.5 cups of apple cider vinegar. We put in 1/2 cup, so we're going to add 1 more cup. My husband just let Murphy in. Hi, buddy. Daddy let you in? Yeah, he knows I'm doing a video. Okay. Now we're going to give this a good mix. And then to this also, we're going to add 5 cups of sugar. Yes, 5 cups of sugar. I know it sounds like a lot of sugar, but that's what it calls for. One. Oops. Two. Woo. And I'm making a mess again. 3. 4. And 5. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness sake, you crying for Daddy? Huh? Come on, buddy. Oh my goodness sake, what's going on? Okay. Now, after 5 cups of sugar, we're going to want to stir this up. Okay, now we're stirring this until it comes to a boil. And you're going to want to sit and stir it while it's boiling until you can't stir the boil down anymore. And as what I mean by that is when it's boiling and it's coming up to a boil and you're starting to stir it, if it gets to where it's like not a, it's boiling still, but it's not, if you can understand that. And you just sit and stir it until you can't stir the boil out of it anymore. So, and I don't know, I don't think you guys can see this boiling. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't boil over on me, oh my goodness. We don't need that. That would be a mess. Okay, so I wanted to show it to you here real fast. There it goes. Yeah, almost boiled over on me. Okay, so we're going to sit and stir it for a couple of minutes. It should only take you a couple of minutes while it's boiling until you can't stir the boil down anymore. So, alrighty. Oh my goodness. And these peppers were pretty hot. I'm hoping that they weren't real hot, but the peppers I used a few jalapenos, but most of them I had, they're just called green salsa peppers. And I got them at the nursery and put them in my garden this year, and I didn't even know they were hot until I bit into one after I picked them to do my salsa. So, okay, so right now I'm not able to stir the boil down. It's boiling up pretty good. So we're going to shut this off. We're going to let it sit for a few minutes, because what we're going to do is you're going to want to skim the top of it off. The peppers that are left in it, you're going to want to skim them off. So, and they'll rise to the top too, so you won't have to worry about that. And this is what you're looking for. You're going to skim all that off the top. I think the longest time you're going to do making this will be chopping up your peppers and de-seeding them. I don't know if anybody has a better way of de-seeding peppers. Please let me know in the comments. I've been racking my brain and I you know, I wish there was an easier way to get the seeds out of your like jalapenos because they're so small. And the only way I do it is I cut them in half, and then I clean the seeds out with a knife, you know, on each side. I mean, it is time consuming, but yeah, so if anybody has a different way or a better way of de-seeding peppers, let me know. So, and I actually did salsa this year. I didn't do a video on it because I did one last year. And so I did do salsa this year. My garden actually, this year, last year I did not get any tomatoes, none. I think one, maybe. And my plants were just huge and thriving, but no tomatoes. And I don't know what went wrong or what happened with that, but I was pretty disappointed. But this year I did. I got actually quite a few tomatoes, so that was awesome. Okay, let's see. Still got quite a bit in there. I think it would be better if you guys have a blender to blend them up with. You probably won't be left with so much pepper behind. I didn't want to put all this pepper in here. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, now we're going to add 1 package of Certo to this. Okay, you're going to want to add the whole package. And usually I make this probably, oh gosh, around Thanksgiving or so. Right before Thanksgiving and Christmas, I usually make a batch of this, and it's really good to put over, oh my gosh, what's that kind of cheese? Cream cheese. Put over cream cheese and eat it with crackers. And usually I use red and green food coloring. Just give it a little more festive of a look. Okay, so we're going to mix that up really good. All the Certo in there. And I do have jars I'm going to fill jars with. And I'll show you how it comes out. And also I wanted to, oh gosh, let's see here. We're going to do a little bit of red and a little bit of green. So is what I'm going to do. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to pour some of it in here. We're going to leave some green and do some red. And I am going to pull out just a little bit more. Well, no, I think that'll be okay. I was going to take out a few more peppers, but I think it'll be okay. So we're going to make this one red. So we're going to add a little bit of red food coloring. Mix it up. Oh yeah, gives it a nice festive color. And then I'll show you what we're going to do with these. I'm going to fill my jars. This usually makes about 6 half pints or so. Okay, we're going to leave some head space right there. We'll wipe off the lids. Because I am going to put this in a water bath canner for about 10 minutes. Okay. And then I'm going to process them. I'm going to pull them out. And I'm going to come back and show you how it ended up. And we will be right back. Okay, now I got these all in here, and we're just going to put them in this water bath here for about 10 minutes. And I'll pull one out for you to show you how they turned out. And we just want to make sure that the lid's sealed. So we're going to do them for about 10 minutes after they start boiling. And then I'm going to come back and show them to you. Well, I guess I don't need to show them to you, but after you take them out, you're going to let them cool. And after they cool is when they start cooling is when it starts setting up for you. So you're going to want to let them cool completely before you open them and use your jelly. It goes better with toast. So anyways, I think this is it. And I am going to actually put another quilt on for auction. So I'll do that today, and I'll put it on my community page for you guys all. And also, Hippie Grandma, I still have your quilt. I don't know how you can get a hold of me except for through my email, hcopper43@aol.com. That's HCOPPER 43@aol.com. And if you can, please try to get a hold of me, because I sure would love to ship this quilt out to you. And this is the end of my video. If you haven't subscribed to me, please do, and hit that thumbs up button for me. It really helps me out. And ring that bell so you guys get my notifications. And you all have a wonderful day.